Tim's Workshop here. Today I'm going to do a video and to share with you guys on changing out a Chevy Silverado 2001 3500 one-ton truck hydroboost brake system pump. I did this a couple of years ago, and it was pretty straightforward. I did some research on it and watched videos myself, and found that just buying one from Napa Auto Parts, and I got one that's already been reconditioned, rebuilt, and not brand new. Of course, those cost a fortune, but I trust Napa. They've done me right on quite a few different projects I've had, and I've never had a problem. So I'll go through the video with you and show you how to go as far as removing it, what to watch for, and how to reinstall it. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy the video, and if you do, please subscribe and enjoy. Okay, so this is a hydroboost pump. Okay, you have a breather line, you have two hydraulics lines, you got your pressure, and then you got your return. Then you also have your two brake lines here into your container here, and then you have a plug here. I don't remember taking these lines off the off this master cylinder. All I did is I removed this nut here and the one on the other side, and pulled this back, the master cylinder back and up. I think I actually was able to push it up out of the way, and then if not, you just disconnect it, and hopefully you don't lose all your brake fluid out of here. But that's why I think I just left them connected and swung it out of the way enough. You got to be able to pull this forward a bit to get it out of there. So or drop it down, I can't remember. But once you get this out of your way, then you release these lines. But first, before you even do that, make sure you push down on your brake pedal about 5 times or so, and that takes some of the pressure off of these before you start disconnecting. Once you disconnect it, you're going to get a little bit of bleed, but not that much. So just put some rags down around it, and then you should be good to go. And then the rest of it's from the inside. You got like 4 bolts on the inside to get loose, and I'll show you how to do that. And then there's a clip holding on to the plunger that goes inside. When you take this and get your replacement up at your auto parts store, it won't come with the spring inside and the retainers and a little piston in there. So make sure you take the one off your old one, and then put it on your new part. When you take that clip off, that spring's going to go flying, so just don't have your face over it when you do. So be careful with it when you take it apart, and then when you put it back together, you can just push that, put the spring plunger in, and then put that retainer clip down. So you'll see how it goes in there. So take a good look at it before you take it apart. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the inside. Okay. So get down here. I got a fairly good light here. Let's see if I can get it situated so we can see what's going on here. Okay, so up underneath here, you'll see my screwdriver that I have here. Well, it's going up to a clip there, and if you see the clip, you turn this and push up right here, you push up on that when you lift that clip up, and there's the same size diameter when you push this down this way as the pin, and it goes on the undersize. It goes across this clip here. Okay, well, it's actually a groove in the pin. There's a pin that comes off the brake pedal. Okay, so you get this clip and push it up this way with this released, and the hole size in this end of the clip is the same size as the post, outer diameter, and then the clip will come off. And so when you put it back on, you put it on the same on this end, slide it over, and then push on this end of the clip down, and it'll lock in. You got to make sure it's locked in. Okay, otherwise the whole thing will come apart on you. You don't want to do that. So, and you can get a replacement clip if you end up screwing the clip up. Okay, and then this is your brake switch right here, and it sandwiches in between your rod that's going to your master cylinder, your hydroboost. It sandwiches in between. So you get that onto your get this back on the post, and then put your plastic clip retainer onto the post, push it in, and then put your clip back on and lock it in, and that's how you get it back together. Here is your bolts for your hydroboost. The bolts are on the unit. All you have to do is undo the nuts on these. So this one here and the upper one, pretty easy to get to. There's one underneath here. That's why I'll show you. I use a universal, 3/8 universal, and deep socket with about 2 or 3 inch extension on a 3/8 drive ratchet. And then your other one is up in the up above here, but it's actually not as bad to get to as the one underneath this bracket. So you get those nuts all off. I just kind of leave them there and let them fall down. Once you pull the boost out, then have all your nuts there ready to put back on once you get the new hydroboost back in there. Okay, so the important part is this clip. Making sure that clip gets locked back in properly. So once you get the clip out, you'll be able to look at it and see how the thing operates. Okay, but that's the trickiest part, is getting the clip off. It's easy if you understand how it goes on and off. Alrighty. Oh, here is the ratchet setup for the deep well and the universal. All right, screwdriver. Basically all you need, except for the stuff you need to get the hydroboost out on the up in the firewall. All right.